On one side of the screen, you see Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, current football coach for Colorado. Okay. On the other side of the screen, you see a picture of me and my brothers, Ray Caesar, JoJo, and Tim G. Jacob. Okay. Three of the four men in that picture would not be recruited to play quarterback for Deion Sanders if we were in this generation of rising high school athletes. Coach Prime would not want us, three of the four of us. Because three out of the four of us did not grow up in a dual parent household. Okay. So let's talk about it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing to hit that button. You feel me? I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. You feel me? Like I said, hit that subscribe button. Put all your people on it. Join the channel, become an official member. You feel me? And feel free to hit that Cashapp. You understand? Deion Sanders made news. He was with his boy Rich Eisen, and he talked about the different attributes that you want, different stuff he looks for in different positions. He said with quarterback, got to be smart. Most people say that, but he went a little deeper. Basically, he said he wants quarterback from two-parent household. He wants defensive lineman from single-parent household. He needs that quarterback, have mama and daddy in their lives and have a 3.5 GPA. They got to be smart. They got to be leaders of men. And for defensive linemen, you want them to be from single parent household, basically from struggle. So you want them to be on free lunch and shit like that. Want them to want them to have that mindset that they're trying to save mama and stuff like that. Woo! So basically, you're just saying you want a small quarterback, you want an aggressive D lineman. And I guess in his opinion, he named situations that would produce a smart quarterback and an aggressive D lineman. Well, I'm asking y'all real ones, what y'all think? Y'all think his comments will hurt him in recruiting? And remember, that's been the number one thing he's been able to do is recruit. Okay. When he was here at Jack State University, we kill recruit. Okay. We kill recruit. Out there right now, last time I checked, I want to say he had a top 25 recruiting class at Colorado. Okay. It wasn't top in the Pac 12, but top 25. Okay. Do y'all think this is going to help or hurt? Because I know one thing, like I said, those guys y'all see over there in that picture, only my brother Tim G. Jacob grew up in a dual parent situation. You feel me? My brother Ray Caesar, his mama died tragically at the hands of a truck driver. His mom and dad had split already, to my brother JoJo didn't have his pops in his life. Y'all know my story. I ain't had my pops in my life. My father and my mother had got a divorce. My brother Tim G. Jacob. T! You could have played QB for Prime. Do you think mothers would be offended by that? I think my mama would have been offended by that, to Matt. I think my mama would have. Because like I failed to point out that everybody y'all see in that picture is married, family men, successful in their own endeavors, all four of us. It is true that all of us would have liked to have the setup like my brother T. But that's not life. As a child, you can't control that. You feel me? So then I move away from us. Okay. Let's look at some of the greatest athletes that came through this thing that come from single parent household. Would he have passed on Allen Iverson? People forget Allen Iverson was recruited by all the schools to play football. Man was a quarterback in high school. Okay. Great athlete. If it wasn't for that fight he got into at the bowling alley, if I'm not mistaken, AI would have played football. I wonder if Prime would have passed up on the cat like that. You have those cats out here right now. There's some kids somewhere who, I mean, mom and dad didn't work out, or one parent didn't handle the business, or something, whatever the case is, and that man cold. Will Prime end up missing out on that guy? Because eventually he got to have somebody to supplant Deion Sanders. Will some parents who are grooming a young defensive lineman be like, hold on, cuz, the fuck you trying to say that my baby, just because they on the line, they ain't smart? Or what are you trying to say? Just because I'm a single parent, that I'm not providing enough for my child for us not to be living in poverty and for him to be angry and aggressive? These are questions. These are questions. I think Prime said out loud what a lot of coaches think. And we still got to see, how does that work when you have a coach who says out loud what a lot of coaches think? Does that help them or hurt them? We've seen some coaches, they got away with it. Some who were vocal, some that said just did bunch of crazy shit, seemingly. Bobby Knight comes to mind. You know, Bobby Knight was, known for his technical fouls and throwing shit and being a tyrant to his players, but he also had the connection for the protection. So that kind of helped him out. He also won. He won big, won national championships. Had an undefeated season, if I'm not mistaken, last undefeated season in NCAA history. Is Prime gonna be able to still be this charismatic person who just says all this crazy, entertaining stuff? Is he still gonna be able to do this without consequence, though? See, that shit different from just being a player, where that wasn't going to affect him. He a cornerback. He out there. You can say whatever you want to say. He finna lock this man up. Football analyst, your job is to be entertaining and push the limits and stuff like that. They like that. Now you're head football coach. Not in the SWAC anymore. Yeah, they pay, the larger media paid attention, paid more attention because Deion Sanders was here. But they wasn't checking for us like that. Skipping Shannon and First Take wasn't just regularly doing those segments on the SWAC. Now you got to see all these folks. You saying all this shit, and you're outside of the cocoon of Black culture. It's a lot of different variables. It's interesting to see what's going to happen with all this. I don't know. Now, I know some staunch conservative people probably like these comments because they are pushing the narrative of family values. Shit, I too believe in family values. I tell my youngins all the time, hey, man, wait. I tell them, don't get, this is my actual quote, don't get that girl pregnant. I tell them that. They'll tell you. You ask Antoine Dixon, Shelby Brooks, Jace, Bobby Earl, you ask any of them boys, they'll tell you. Any of my youngest, pick them. I got a long Rolodex of youngest. They'll tell you, I be telling them, don't get that girl pregnant till you get married and somebody get you some money so you can take care of that child. I believe in that. But me personally, I'm not. If I'm recruiting, I'm trying to get a kid from wherever, as long as that kid has what I need him to have. I don't give a fuck. You can't pick your parents. You can't pick the circumstances you were born into. All you can do is control what you can control and rise up and be who you want to be. If you come from a single parent situation, that might motivate you more than being in a dual parent situation. It has for me. Every day I try my best to be the person that I did not have in my life. It motivates me to be great. It motivates me not to make bad decisions, not to give my kids the kind of hurt that I had. Prime ain't thinking about shit like that, I guess. I wouldn't get a recruiting letter. I wouldn't get a DM. And I'm not big enough to play defensive line. He wouldn't want me. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes, I think, y'all. I know some of the real ones here, Jackson, Mississippi, and Jackson State University supporters and SWAC supporters. Y'all want to hear shit else about the man, but I'm intrigued. He need to keep our name out his motherfucking mouth and shit though. But I am intrigued to see if grass is truly greener on the other side. But I just don't know if comments like this are going to help him make grass green over there. But we shall see. We shall see. Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?